because of my material bondage. I become completely captivated in this material world, and this way I suffer here. This material world is there, is the place, is in dukkhalayam ashasvatam. So I have to be there in this suffering and temporary zone actually. So in this material world, this is the material world is there. This is called material world. So this suffering is not one time. In this lifetime also, continuously I am suffering, and also after this life again birth, death, repeated suffering is going on actually. Continuous basis the suffering is going. And I become entangled because kala karma punadhino dehoyam pancha bhautika, because our this gross body is made up of five elements and we have subtle body, and it is explained that. So it is clear in this world that at the time of death, thoughts of material enjoyment do not go away. Even though it is an inert material body, but we are not having only gross body, we are having subtle body also. This indicates that living entity, the soul is carried by the subtle body. When the death happens, so soul leaves the body with subtle body, which is mind, intelligence, and false ego. It carries away actually. Mind, intelligence, ego. Due to false ego, the living entity still wants to enjoy. Because we are identifying falsely that I am body, this is called false ego. So I want to enjoy because it continues actually. Even after the death, my subtle body, which is having the all conceptions which I developed in my lifetime. So it carries, and for want of material enjoyment, he becomes sorry. But he is not able to get that happiness, so he becomes very morose or he still makes intellectual plans, but he is not giving up to further his existence, so that he want to get again, want to enjoy. So he need body actually, and therefore, although he gives up the gross body, he is carried away by the subtle body to another gross body. How the transmigration take place? When the gross body finishes, the subtle body carries the soul, goes with subtle body and take another body to fulfill the unfulfilled material desire. The transmigration of the subtle body is never visible to material eyes. We cannot see it. That is the subtle. It's a sukshma. We cannot see it. Therefore, when one gives up the gross body, we think that he is finished. There is no more. No. He is continuing. Because soul is never died. And soul is carried by subtle body to another body actually. So, plans for material enjoyment are made by the subtle body, and the gross body is the instrument for enjoying these plans. So, this is the instrument where we enjoy with the gross body. But plans are made in subtle body, mind, intelligence, and false ego. So, thus the gross body can be compared to the wife. They are so attached to the body as one. So, or the wife is the agent for all kinds of sense gratification. Because in this we are having all five senses. With that we have ear, nose, and tongue, and our skin that we want. We enjoy the material objects with this instrument actually. Gross body sense gratification. Because of long association with the gross body, because every time we are getting one or the other gross body, so we are associating very long with the gross body. So what happens? The living entity becomes very sad to be separated from it. They are so attached to it. So we don't want to get free from this. We want to continue to be a gross body so that we can enjoy it. This is the instrument. Without that, we cannot enjoy actually. So the mental activity of the living entity obliges him to accept another gross body. Because we have unfulfilled material desires. So that's why he continues the material existence. We again and again comes in this material world actually. So actually the background of this is there actually how when Naradji is explaining this allegorical story. This is a created story. It is not a real story. To Prachini Bharisat, King Prachini, who comes in the dynasty of Dhruva Maharaj. He's a very great king. And Prachini Bharisat is also not an ordinary. And so, and he was involved in the karmic activities, in the karmakandi activities, and to eradicate his all suffering. Everyone tries here, actually we are here to get rid of all suffering here, miseries here. So we do so many things, karmic activities in the form of doing hard work, earning so that we will become happy, like that. And some people follow karma kanda from the following the scripture so that that can be free from all suffering. So even Prachini Bharisat also was involved. But when the Naradji met it was that you cannot get rid of this suffering. So then Prachini Bharisat requested Naradji to enlighten him. On the request of Prachini Bharisat, Naradji is enlightened. Because one person is already involved in materially, so he has to be given some material example, explained through some storyline, so that he can understand how the things are. Because suddenly the things are explained which is not in our experience. Oh, there is a spiritual world, there is an eternal world, eternal happiness. We don't have any experience of that. So what the first, we have to connect the person from this material sense so that one can understand, yes, there is suffering, is there actually. So, and Naradji is not an ordinary, Prachini Bharisat is not an ordinary, and Naradji is the completely situated in spiritual truth because he is completely, means he is not an, we can say some guru or like, he is a transcendental personality. So, this ignorance is very, very deep actually. We think that, okay, now I know, understood these things, so I can be free from ignorance. Okay, after hearing one or two things. No, it's a very, very deep, it's a multi-layers. So, it multi-layers, it leads to Viveka Sunyata. Then we just lose our intelligence actually. That Viveka Sunyata comes up. And again problem is Punarapi Janani, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Jagadishwar. Again and again we are taking birth and dying, again we are taking, going into the womb of the mother and all sufferings are there, again and again taking birth. So continuous suffering is there actually. So, and problem is that when we are born with all defects also. We say no, Brahma, Pramada, Karna, Patwa, Vipralipsa, that we are illusion. We already, when we got this body, we are illusion that we don't know who we are actually. And Brahma, over above, we make mistake also. First mistake we are in the illusion, and again in illusion we are making mistakes. Then, and our senses are also dependent, means not complete, and we are having cheating tendency. So because of this, we further get entangled in this ignorance. Not only this, if we don't take caution of these four defects in us, it leads to further weaknesses, further doshas comes actually. What are doshas? That then we develop more improper desires. Already mistake we are doing, but we are go on developing improper material desire. Then we become intolerant also by in ignorance. And if our desires are not fulfilled, then we get lamentation. Oh, we not getting fulfilled. And also always we are fearful whether these desires will be fulfilled or not, whether what some obstacle will come in this fulfillment of desire. Always we are in fear factor actually. And with that, because of enjoying the body more and more, then we get our body get fatigued and we get sleepiness also in this body. And sometimes we are so eager or mad that we somehow or other we want to enjoy. This is the madness incarnation. This madness quality also. And then but hook or uncivility means any way I want to get it. By hook, we can say by cruelty or uncivility, whatever way, I want to get this enjoyment. That is further development means we are caught up in this material entanglement actually. And then lust, anger, greed, pride, envy, all these are taking place at a higher level actually. And so what happened? We are not giving up. Just like Prabhupada says, no, he still makes intellectual plan over and ever, so that I can be free from something. Here Prabhupada explains now, at the time of death also, he wants to enjoy. If this enjoyment tendency is not going away, he is explaining in the letter. And he becomes very sad, sorry actually. But it is still plan. That's problem. And this way it becomes vimudha. It's not only unintelligent. Vimudha means he lost. He loses the intelligence actually. We see now, Utkramantam Sitam Vapi Gunjana Bhavanamritam Vimudhanami Pashyanti Jnana Chakshusha actually. So the Prabhupada says in that the foolish cannot understand how a living entity can fit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of modes of nature. But one whose so this is, he says that. So one cannot understand, he explained that. So without knowledge, one cannot understand how a living entity leaves his present body, nor what form of body he is going to take in the next life, nor even why he is living in a particular type of body. So this requires a great amount of knowledge. Otherwise, we will be living in ignorance, thinking that I'll be trying more and more. So, and also it says that Yamunacharya Soka says, Avivek dhanam dadim mukhe bahuda santata dukkha varshini. Because of avivek, lost intelligence, no intelligence. Avivek dhanam dadim mukhe bahuda santata dukkha varshini. Just like varsha means raining of sufferings are there. Santata, repeated and continuous. So this is the situation. It happens actually. But this is the things. Naraji explaining to Prachini, who is a king, and he is also pious king, not an authority. Naraji is a transcendental personality. If this is the situation of this king, what is our chance? What is our chance? So there is a chance. Yes, we have. In Kaliuga, chance is there. That is what we understand. So how can we stop suffering? A person, like ordinary person. King means he is having all facilities, he can do anything. But we are not having all facilities and other to do things. So how we get free from this ignorance? This ignorance is very deep. And also Bhagavad Gita says, Deus Vindata Dehe Bhagavanam Yoganam Jara Tata Dehantar Prapti Dhiras Tatrana Muyati. So, the point is that our body is changing from boy Deus Vindata, from boy to youth and to old age, and after old age this body perishes and we get another body. But a person who is sober, he doesn't get bewildered actually. Dhiras Tatrana Muyati. And we also see how one person has to become. Then one has to be very serious on this matter. Not that since I am enjoying, but we are not able to see that how much suffering we are is there for just small happiness. So much suffering has to be taken. That's why it says, no vacho vegam, manasupurada vegam, jiva vegam, udaropasta vegam, etan vegam yo visaheta dhira. Unless one tolerates all this vega, because why we are, so many things are attracting us. That's why now, over attraction, over attachments, all, because already we are in problem. If we do overly, then we will become in big problem. So we have to, in the beginning only we have to control. What we have what to speak, what to the control of mind, the anger, control of anger, jiva, the control of tongue. Tongue is whatever is required, you just supplying it to it. Whatever it is coming to our mind, we are speaking. Whatever, if it is not our desires are not getting fulfilled, becoming angry, krodha, jiva, udaro, upastha vegam, then our hunger of our stomach and our genitals, all are pulling us actually. So we have to be very careful that otherwise we will be dragged into a big suffering zone actually. So, and Bhagavad Gita says, Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sato ubhayor vidishtavantas tanayas tattvadarshini. A person who is already learned, tattvadarshini, who has seen the truth, what is it? Na sato vidyate bhavo. There is a asat, means it is a temporary word, it is not eternally, though there is no existence of asat here, means which is temporary, all the material world is temporary, na bhava vidyate, and truth will always be there. Ubhayo, they have seen both, the temporary and permanent, and have ubhayo vidishtavantas, they have seen both, and so they have tattvadarshi people can they have realized it and they can speak it. That's why we say you have to go to how we can eradicate this problem. You have to go to a tattvadarshi. We see both. Not to go to one person who just see the asat, means all how to enjoy this body, how to enjoy this material world. No, they are not our. This is not our solution, final solution. You have to go to person who has seen both the things. That will be pranipad way to go, humble way to go. That is pariprashna. You have to inquire that why I am suffering, even though I don't want suffering, why I am suffering. And also we have to serve it, so that we will get rid of this. That is why this Prachini Parishad requested Narad, please enlighten. Unless we take up this step, we cannot get free from this material entanglement. So, but the same thing we have been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kale Dosanide Rajan, Asti Eko Mahan Guru. Kirtanade Krishnasya Mukta Samapara. Even though Kale Dosa, so many faults are there in this Kaliyuga, Kale Dosa Nidhe Rajan. What is it? Oceanic faults. Means this false ego is expanding like anything. We are making a different zone. Then I make my family, then bigger family. then city, state, again the states are divided, two, three states, some are fighting for it, again and more false ego expansion happens. So we become my group, your group, this big group, I belong to this group, now so many WhatsApp groups. This is the same thing, expansion of false ego. This is expanding in a very big way, ocean falls ego. So what's it? अविवेक धनान नदी मुख्य बहुदासन तो भगवान भगवती ने पता स्खलितम महावलोकयाच्युता. You have to come to this temple, pray to Lord. Bhagavan Bhavadurti ne, my bad period has come. Durdi, Skhalitam, and going down and down and down and down. Skhalitam, please, Avalokan, please see my fallen position. Please consider it. Please be considered. Come to temple, pray, and then what is it? And also say no. Utkramastam stitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanikam vimudhananu pasyanti jnana chakshus. Who can see right things? Who can be trained in the knowledge? Jnana chakshus. Where we can get? Okay, we can pray. Lord is already arranged. He has given Bhagavad Bhagavatam, Guru, Sadhu, Sas. Everything he has provided. You have to take advantage of it. So pray, then is this temple. The purpose of this temple is come, pray to the Lord, then take advantage, study Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and associate with devotees. And by this way, we can be enlightened, we can be trained in the knowledge. Jnana Chakshusaya. So, Kirtanadeva Krishnasya. We have to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Again, this is the prayer to the Lord. Please get me out of this suffering journey. I have done a lot. I have done offenses. So but there should be mood in which we chant. And the mood is Ainamadatam Jikinkan. Patitam Mam Visume Bhavantu Krapaya Tavapada Pankaja Stita Dhuli Sadisha Vichintaya. Please consider me a dust particle at your lotus feet and please get me free from, because I am so fallen. So when we pray like that, the who sits in the dust particle on the lotus feet? Pure devotees are. So he says, go to pure devotees. Take advantage of this. This is, unless the intervention of a pure devotee happens, just like here, Narada intervening in the life of Prachini Vaishya. That means getting enlightenment. So this is, we have to beg for. And the what then? Lord says, go to that person. Go to and get trained. It is not simply but just we are now hearing. But after this hearing, we have to get trained up to see the things, what is Sat, what is Asat, under the direction of a person who is Tattvadarshi. Without that, we cannot be free from all these things actually. So then preparation is required actually. We have to prepare ourselves what we want. That is the first question comes to us. What we want? You want to enjoy this material world? Or what? So, even a great Acharya like Ramanujacharya, who is already a sannyasi, he went to his spiritual master boastful 18 times to understand this. What it means for surrender. He says that actually there, that is what he has learned in different stages. There is a first is to samsara vichanasana. That thing that this material world is dukkhalam asasatam. We are not here to enjoy actually. That seed has to, that we are not here for. Is a dukkhalam and also temporary. There is no real essence in this material world. Water happiness is also illusory actually. This is the thing is there actually. Then he went 18 times from Srirangam to Buddha Koti or Buddha Kosti, and place is there actually from. So it's a long distance, but he traveled. At that time there was no facility like going in or car or like that in fast way. Go and walk actually. So first get ready that this is not place for enjoyment and this is dukkha and asasata. Then calm. Next is he taught him ahankar and mamkar nasa. Get free from I and mine, false I and mine. That is pride and mamkar that we develop lust. When kicker it becomes envy, then we become mamkar. I want to, and then we become envious. So this is there. Then again, third time also. Then dehatma bhi abhimana nas. That deha atma. This body is I. Atma. I consider this deha as Atma. This abhiman has to be finished. Then it means false ego has to be eradicated actually. And then only Atma Jnana Udayam. Then only the real knowledge, the knowledge of Atma can have us actually. So this way, and the same thing, we are getting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving to us. Cheto Darpanamarchanam Bhavamaha Davati Nirvapanam. So what is it? Is in this Shiksha says, this we can attend. Sunichena Karo Saisna Amana Manadena Kirtaniya Sada. That Sada means then our Atma Jnana. Then only we can do continuous Kirtan of the Lord. So then we are getting free from our doership mentality first. This is not enough. Actually, we have to go further. Actually, then so detachment from material enjoyment. Actually, again, further because now Atma Jnana has come. Still, that our propensity to enjoy is still there. Actually, it is not gone. Actually, so and then only when our relationship has to start with the Lord, and then our preeti, our affectionate relationship has to begin with the Lord. Without that, our this tendency for material enjoyment will not go actually. So that's why we say first is doership mentality. Then we have to be get free from, we have to pray to Lord. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, mama janma, na janma, niswari bhavata. First, apratihata. So, all whatever is obstacles are coming in our devotion, we have to get rid of doership mentality. Then we pray for freedom from material enjoyment. Still the Buddha mentality continues. Not that we are free, actually. So deep, actually. So when we went the sixth time, then he went for seventh time. So then he said, get free from fruitive mentality. Also deep fruitive mentality. And then we can say, then only we can say, Lord, I am the eternal servant. And I am the eternal servant. I am insignificant. I am fallen. I am dependent on you actually. That has to come actually. Then only freedom from rag and dvesa. That is attachment and aversion will go away. Till that time, rag and dvesa also continues. Because residual tendency of all these things will be there. First is gross things will go. Then subtle and residual tendency will be there. Then that is what is the begging is there. Always you have to beg. I am from checking only when we get free from attachment and inversion, then we can become truly humble person and truly simple person, and we have to become grateful. So then only this is called Vaishnava. then we are ready for pure devotional service. That is the preparation is required. This is what the first is not. After that also, Ramanujacharya went for learning pure devotional service. What is Ananya? That so many things are there, but because of this time constraint, I am sticking here only. So then only we call we are Vaishnava, we are devotee. Otherwise, we are Bhakta Praya or Praya Vaishnava, not Vaishnava. The preparation of Vaishnava is so long. If we are not preparing for this, we will be rotting in this material world like anything, just like it is explained here. So, is it our people think that we are so fortunate that we got this mercy. That's why this is called complete package of mercy is required, not partial mercy, not mercy. We have to have this. So we have to take advantage. Prabhupada is so mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is carrying mercy. Chaitanya Mahavadanyata and distributing. But it requires a lot of training, undergoing so many corrections. Then only we can come to this platform. Then we can start. Then we can say, we can get taste in chanting. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.